All right, guys. Today we're gonna be talking about some bugs I found this week. All right, starting off today, we've got this spiny orb weaver. I just found this guy a little bit earlier. This one's a female. You can tell because it's big. They make these cool. Well, it's an orb weaver, so it makes an orb shape. It looks like a doily, which you wouldn't expect because it's not a doily spider, but they make a web that looks like a big doily. It just looks like your typical spider web. They don't stay at them for too long. They stay at them for about a week. They're mostly diurnal, which means they are mostly active during the day, and you don't see them a lot at night. They're native to North and Central America, and I think they look pretty cool. Here's the scientific name in case any of you are wondering, because there's a lot of different types of spiny orb weavers. All right, now we've got this grass spider that I found today. I found it in a shrub outside my house. These guys make a big funnel-shaped web. This one was a female because it was larger. It was, I don't know, it was probably about 3/4 of an inch long. They lay eggs in the late summer, which it is right now, and they are generally pretty harmless to people. If they do bite you, which is pretty rare, it will only cause some small symptoms, and it won't be too bad. But these guys are awesome pest control, and they look super cool, and their webs are super awesome. All right, this here, I believe this is a northern clearwater crayfish. It might be a rusty crayfish, I don't know. But these guys, rusty crayfish are invasive to my area, so I'm hoping it's a clearwater crayfish. They're pretty cool. It's a pretty cool type of crayfish. I find them all the time. They're pretty common. This particular one is a juvenile, and they get quite a bit bigger than this. They're pretty cool. All right, this video is getting a little long, so I'm just going to quick fire the rest of them. We've got this robber fly. We got a bumblebee here. I picked them up. We got a dagger moth caterpillar. We got a tussock moth caterpillar, and I believe it's a corn earworm moth, but I'm not sure about that. All right, thank you guys for watching. I'm sure this list will be updated as I go outside. Well, I'll see you next time.